Alrighty, folks. Good morning. Part three. For some of you, part four. Just getting started here. Um, New York part two live trading session with SPDas. For anyone just tuning in for the first time or second time, if you're not really aware of what the project is, what we're doing, our live traders are institutional traders. Uh, we are streaming every day for the different market opens. We have traders on standby as well who will be doing more of the market opens and different styles of trading. Currently, we're doing Elliott wave theory analysis as well as institutional trading analysis, smart money, ICT concepts, etc. Our AI is digesting our live sessions since 2016 and creating an overarching market narrative. We have GAN traders, price action traders, Wyckoff traders, etc. Crypto traders, pretty much traders in every different respect of the markets. Um, we have other AI proprietary we've been working on since 2018, which focuses on time series analysis and is trained on our live sessions, market data, and our internal trade ideas that have been going out to members since 2016 for all the different trading styles. So essentially, we have a portal that we are in the process of. It's a for those technically inclined, it's a React PWA, progressive web application, which also has an iOS and Android app that we're currently integrating Web3 slash Web4 technology, being blockchain, Solana, all the different wallets. Our holders can essentially log in depending on how much they hold. They're able to access different features. This is all outlined in our white paper proposal, which is online right now at solana.forexlens.com. Suggest that if you haven't looked into it, please look into it. We are currently in talks with several angel investors, incubators, private equity firms, etc. And these are ongoing developments that are happening every day. We're looking to partner up with like-minded individuals who are interested in our long-term vision, short-term vision, etc., and align with our lifestyle and mindset. This is a passion project. Everyone involved since the beginning is a founder. All the traders, all the live traders, all the marketers, devs, we're all in it as founders. So we're very serious about this and seeing it through long term and short term. I'm going to pass the microphone over to SPDas now so we can carry on with the session. Thank you.
Forex Lens gives you the edge. Forex Lens understands the global economy and financial markets. With machine learning, we give you real-time global analysis and investment strategies. Forex Lens lets you invest and earn with institutional traders, even if you're new to trading. Trading and investing made simple with Forex Lens. Check out our performance at forexlens.com. Get the edge on trades. Your eye into the markets. forexlens.com.
SPDas, the trading floor is yours.
All right, thank you, Igor, and all right, welcome back, everyone. Let's get started off with the New York session now. It's around just 5 minutes past 9:30 Eastern, and one of the most interesting chart that I was just having a look before coming here is gold. we'll finish off with the wave structures and the potential accounts for euro and the dollar index, and move on straight away to gold. Actually, there is a trade opportunity that I'm seeing here. And as far as the euro USD, now that is a 4-hour chart which is right now flashing up on your screens. As far as the euro USD counts are concerned, there is no change at all in the past 4 hours. Actually, we left it where it is right now, around the London session. Now, what we see is we are still waiting for the second wave to complete, all right? And that could be taking shape of. I mean, I need to just zoom. Yeah, I hope the view is okay now. We need to see that wave two termination. If it ideally it should terminate below that or just around that 345 mark. Now, various patterns are possible, as you all know that corrective waves are not that simple to conclude. Two waves have been identified. Each wave is of three subwaves. We've got one three wave lower, another three wave higher. So the other options are it forms another three wave lower. It gives us a WXY. Then it is possible that it drops five waves lower. It gives us an expanded flat. It continues to hover three waves, another three times. It gives us a triangle. So many options are there within the combinations also. But right now, the high probability scenario, it looks like uh, there is a five-wave decline which can be seen in the euro from the top, yesterday's top, around 59.60. If that five wave is correctly done, then you have a slight three-wave rally which is also complete. So if it is a 535, it looks like a high probable 535 setup right now. And if we have done correctly, then the next stop should be 46. I mean 340, 349 actually, and you see a convergence, Fibonacci convergence also coming. So keep an eye for those who are not yet able to buy or not yet able to get in on the long side. Please keep an eye or keep a limit order around the 40, 49, 50 zone. That is one more optimized entry point. Let's put it on the text here. Potential long around 1.0349, or let's put it 50. Let's put it a range actually 4050. That would be better. And for now, the stop loss it looks higher, but for now, intentionally we are putting it at 1.0100. It's just a matter of time that it's going to be released, and we are going to move it further higher. And for the short-term traders or the short to medium term, the target lies around 1.5, 1.0, 550, or 700, 600. Sorry, need some water. So 550, 550 and 700 could be the potential targets for euro. All right. So it will ideally what we are proposing now is a 3-3-3 wave. That is a three down, three up, another three wave down. That would be a complex WXY. All right. But for us, it is a corrective. Simply put, it's a corrective drop, and you see that trend line support is coming around the 50% Fibonacci ratio as well. So it should be good to go long from there. All right. That is the story for Euro USD. Let's go forward for the dollar index. Okay, the dollar index is also almost the same story, right? The three waves up and then three waves down. If that is the first impulse, and if we try and take the extension, maybe we can get a Fibonacci convergence here as well. Let me do that. Uh-oh. We are actually looking for a wave 2 termination. Wave 2 of sub-minute degree. And there is a very strong convergence coming around 108, 70, 75, 77. So let's put a trade here as well. I'm writing it down so that we can keep note of what we have done. Remember, we are already short from 110 last time. Now this entry is around is for those who have not been able to take the trades here and would like to enter on the larger degree trend is 108, 70, 80 region. Stop for if you are trading with 8 cap, the stop loss would be 110.30. Other providers, please watch out for the high. Just remain slightly above your respective high. And here the target is 105 for the near term. Remember, we are just beginning to cut loose on a very larger degree, wave 3 or wave C. So it's not going to end very quickly, but that is just a near term or medium term target. All right. So euro long, dollar short, gold. Interestingly, very interesting. If you were there with the last, those, if you were there with me in the last session, we had crossed two channel lines, if you remember. One, the first channel is already the larger degree. That particular line, all right, over here, this particular line, that's the larger degree channel resistance. And the second channel that we drew was the last wave, all right, the last wave of wave B. So ideally, if we are looking for a 5-wave rally and waves 1, 2, 3, and 4 now look complete. Did you see that wave 4 eventually came and tested the 38.2% mark of wave 3? Last session we were discussing it's just shy and possibly it's not a rule to touch the 38.2%, but ideally it should. And you see that 38.2% touch in the past hour. Now, if this metal means business to complete wave 5, then many traders would get trapped on the short side. We are not suggesting short positions right now. In fact, we are suggesting if you want to go aggressive, then that's a trade. And once that is complete, that is towards the trend, which is potential limit order. So if you're an aggressive trader, you might want to go long right now. In fact, it's even lower, better price action and risk reward ratio. 2716 is the stop proposed and 2786 is the target right there up on your screens here. Please remember, it is not a rule which says that it should complete at 0.618 always. It might want to extend itself. Uh, Ideally, a few points above previous high would be great actually for the pattern to complete. We are looking for an expanded flat pattern, and within the expanded flat pattern, we are now looking for wave B termination. One more leg is left, one more wave is left. So watch out for 27, 45, 46 high. sorry, not high, 27, 85, 90 high to turn or to find resistance, and maybe bears should be back in control from there on. All right, so that is a neat little setup which looks quite possible, and the risk reward ratio is also good. And one second, I would also pop up the RSI. There you see, now it is the stage is looking set actually, because unless we see a divergence, it's again not a rule, but last waves they they are accompanied with divergence. That goes, I mean, without saying, and I would be exaggerating. Uh, I would not be exaggerating actually if we've never gone wrong on that, on the divergence scenario. Remember, we took the divergence call in euro aggressive longs. We took the divergence call aggressive shorts, the dollar index Jan 14, 15. So prices rallying to the new high, and that RSI lagging behind is the most likely scenario to happen. All right, and we will take advantage of that. The moment we see the divergence coming in, even if price action is not reached 27.85 completely, we would say thank you very much on the long side and reverse lower. All right, turn lower, sorry. On the Dow, okay, Dow Jones is still not wanting to give up. Maybe the right shoulder is wanting to go towards the 78%, and that is by all means allowed. You know what? If we look at the structure here, I mean, I'd go on an hourly chart, and it's carving a 535 that is a zigzag. Initial five waves were 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and that is, so you have wave A. Let me just check the degree, which degree we are at. I think we are looking at minute wave 2 to complete, correct? We've not labeled the chart here, so let's do that. That is minute wave 1, and we are looking for minute wave 2, and going forward it's going to be like 3, 4, and 5, but it's not the same degree. I need to change it to minute. And within the minute wave structure, we are expecting an ABC expanded flat. So that is minute degree. We need to move the right shoulder slightly higher aside. Okay. Now within this minute A, so minute C is actually unfolding as an ABC. For a moment, I would like to remove this and try and see what is happening here. If, now zigzag is a 535 structure, so that is a 5, 3, a 5 structure. This is what we are looking now. All right. And if we look at a closer view on an hourly chart, let's do that, because when you go on lower time frames, it becomes a microscopic view. So this is a minute degree, correct? So what we'll do is we'll take a sub-minute and we'll put it A over here. B, and C. Now that needs to be changed to subminute. Please don't worry about the degrees if you are new to waves. I have been through the same phase actually. It's only God's grace. Recently, uh, being practicing a lot, and it's just about practice, nothing else. So just a few while back, I was also struggling a lot with degrees. But tell you what, if you remember the story that we discussed, like the son, the father, uh, the grandfather, great grandfather, and great great grandfather. That way, it goes to nine hierarchy levels. If you remember that story and you understand the concept, we are good. Unless and until you want to give an exam or pass out that degree, it's a different story. Otherwise, don't worry about the degrees as well. All right. So now we've got A, B, and C. Let's take help of the channeling technique. If we go by the channel and we put through that A, if that A is correctly done or it's going to be there, I think we have done it correct here. So if we look at the resistance of the channel resistance is coming somewhere around, of course, it is slightly higher than what we've done, but it is what it is. The channel resistance is coming slightly above 44,500. So don't be surprised if you see a price action rallying beyond 44,500. That is this 88%. So if the channeling is done correct, then we should be good for a potential reversal from that point onwards. All right. But a larger degree picture is clearly indicating, of course, the SPX 500 has missed the bus, but we would like to stick to Dow Jones for now and also for the long term because I've been meticulously following Dow Jones, SPX, and NASDAQ, maybe unfolding different techniques, different patterns like an expanded flat on SPX or NASDAQ. I haven't seen NASDAQ yet, but we will touch base uh, those indices. I've got four in line. Dow is the main one, followed by SPX, NASDAQ, and Russell. But before that, we'll pick up one session exclusively maybe for the indices. For that, let's touch with. Oh, can you believe it? This is what this is what is it's not that we've done and we see the price action has moved higher, so we were recommending buy here. It's not about we actually. The only thing we did was to identify the pattern. Otherwise, everything is done by the markets. But it's very exciting to see markets behave just like humans when you know a certain situation and when you know that how the other person is going to behave in that particular situation. In the human analogy, it's the same analogy when it comes to the market price action as well. So after a long wait, I think we entered Bitcoin up 101, 102, stop 99. So immediately what I suggest is please bring your stop to a break even and let it run through 110. Those are the targets now. So you can let it run. And I think it is also kind of breaking out. All right. So it's kind of breaking out as well. The push above that resistance will further emphasize on the long. See, it took almost I don't know how many days, but at least 3 days for us to wait for this buy. But it was worth waiting. Please make it a break even now and let it run through 113, 115. All right, break even. Why? Because if let's say it's not a triangle, but it's wave one and wave two. We don't want to get caught on the wrong side. That's why I'm suggesting a break even, nothing else. All right. I think other coins must be following suit. Yes, sir. So we've got Ethereum as well. We were already long, but we were suggesting if you were wanting to go long around 3100 mark last session, I remember. Stop loss. We were 29 to 2900. Now you can move your stop loss and lock some profits around 3100 or 3000. All right. Target is around 42, but don't please be always waiting. It's always good to get ahead of the fight. See, when you say Fibonacci target is this, okay, let me try and give another analogy, a human analogy. Let's say we say that the Fibonacci target is 314. So what does it actually mean? It means when when prices are reaching here or just about to reach there, bulls are in action, but they are going to face a counter attack by the bears. So there's going to be a fight here by the bulls and bears, between the bulls and bears. Sorry. So what do we normally do when there is a fight going on? And no, unless you are too eager and wanting to meddle with the fight, normally what we do is stay away from the path when there's a fight going on, unless you want to settle them down. All right. So that's the reason why I keep saying get ahead of the target, because here there is a expected fight between bulls and bears. Solana is lagging a bit behind, but it started to pick up. 249 was our pickup price last session. Stop loss 229. We didn't write it down though, but if you have recorded sessions or the links of the session, you might want to go back and view it. 229 it was a stop, 249 entry, and targeting around 318. And finally is the Ripple. That's also going at its own pace, but we've added longs actually around 3.0, yeah, 3.1. Move your stop loss for earlier longs. We are already there. The stop loss is 2.8, and we are targeting 3.7. Now remember, we had done this analysis, I think in the I don't know when, but quite a few days back. It's now actually materializing. So that is wave 4, which is being materializing. We've got wave 1, 2, 3, triangle wave 4, and a thrust wave 5. Please, please, please have your limit orders if you're not going to be on the system. And that limit order should be before 3.7. So maybe you should exit at around 3.5 or 3.6. All right. Okay. I need to remove these lines. I was just explaining the types of triangles. Okay, so with that note, we can come to a pause here, and we'll be back again in a few hours to touch base and continue the stories where we are leaving right now in the Tokyo Sydney overlap. And I will be handing to my colleague. Ego, back to you, brother. Thank you again for joining. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Here we go. Here we go. Pardon me. Yeah, as always, really exciting watching the market narratives unfold from the different styles of trading. Elliott wave theory, classical trading, tried, tested, and true. Uh, everyone's going to have a different perspective on the markets, and that's the respect that we have for the markets. And the market, as SPDas says, is the boss. And we respect that. We respect that the market is the boss. We are not. We are students of the market, and as should everybody else be. Uh, Super excited to have you tune in. We're back at 7 p.m. EST. That's 12 a.m. GMT. for the Sydney-Tokyo overlap with SPDas. I'll be joining in as well. And looking forward to seeing you there, or if you want to pick back up for London or New York Part 1 with IT Trader, or New York Part 2 once again on repeat tomorrow. Yeah, so please do us a favor, like this. If you're watching, you're finding value, repost it, tell your trader friends or potential trader friends that could be interested in becoming students of the market. That's what we're here for. We're here to educate you. We're here to keep you safe, give you multiple perspectives, and of course, make proper educated trading and investing decisions. With that, I'm going to sign out. I got back-to-back meetings and had to have a hard stop about a minute ago. Thanks very much. Take care.
Forex Lens gives you the edge. Forex Lens understands the global economy and financial markets. With machine learning, we give you real-time global analysis and investment strategies. Forex Lens lets you invest and earn with institutional traders, even if you're new to trading. Trading and investing made simple with Forex Lens. Check out our performance at forexlens.com. Get the edge on trades. Your eye into the markets. forexlens.com.